Hello, my name is Paul Bevan from Siemens Digital Industries Software, and in this demonstration I'm going to show you the brand new Variation Flange feature that's within the Sheetmetal application in the December 2023 release of NX. Now the Variational Flange enables you to create flanges on any tangential edge. It allows you to create variable length and also variable angle if you have coplanar edges. Let's take a look at the new Variational Flange in more detail. So in the graphics window you can see that I have the beginning of a sheet metal part with some sheet metal features already included. And I want to wrap a flange around the periphery of the part. So I'm going to use the new Variational Flange to do this. So I'm going to activate the command and then select the tangent edges around the periphery of my component. And you can see the flange is created. I can dynamically drag the length of the flange if I want to, or I could type in a specific value. The length reference has a number of different options in the pull down. And as I cycle through the different options, you can see that I get a different length result. I can also modify the angle of the flange, and I can do this by either inputting a value or again using the dynamic drag handles to alter the value. One other flange property we can modify is the law type. Currently it's set to constant, but if I change that to linear, you can now see that I can change the start and end lengths of the flange, and it dynamically updates to reflect the modification. So you can see that we have a lot of control over this new variable flange feature. Let's take a look at another example. I have another straightforward base part to work with, but this time when we create our variational flange, because the edges are coplanar, I've got more control over the flange angle. Just reset the length law type to constant. But this time, when we look at the angle law type, I'm going to use the linear option, which is available to me. And again, as I dynamically drag the start and end angles, you can see the flange dynamically updates to reflect that. So you can see I can create some reasonably complex flange forms with this new feature. So let's take a look at one more example. This is more of a practical example where we want to strengthen this sheet metal component. So again, we choose the variational flange. I'm going to input the length of the flange. I can now select the tangent edges around the body. Flange is created. I can go and make some modifications. So again, if I want to reduce the length of it, or if I want to modify the bend parameters in this case, again I can do that, and you can see it immediately updates. So just to recap what you've seen, we've taken a look at the brand new variational flange feature in the Sheetmetal application in the December 2023 release of NX that allows you to create complex flanges by selecting any tangential set of edges with the ability to vary both the length and the angle to construct the sheet metal geometry that you need. I'd like to thank you for your time and attention.